Hello everybody, my name is RetroBoy03, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Let's Play of LEGO Ninjago Tournament. Once again, I don't actually have time at the moment to record a full session like I promised to at this point nearly a month ago. But hey, I would much rather just get one episode out, because, like, seriously, I said that I would take, like, an hour to have a long session, split amongst several episodes, and then, like, the next day, and then for, like, the following month, I have no time to record videos at all. Anyway, today we'll be playing as Karlof, because why not? And today we will continue our quest to accumulate ridiculous amounts of wealth. Today our challenges are to collect 150,000, which will be easier with the roller multipliers, defeat 20 enemies with the boost, which, well, I mean, I already checked this out, I'm just telling you, but anyway, which is why I picked Karlof for this episode, because he has that ability, and also defeat Pale Man. That's purely based on chance whether or not we'll bump into him. Interestingly, Karlof plays a bit differently. He feels, I mean, he's a bit slower than, say, the ninja, but I also feel as though his combat feels a bit more smooth. The ninjas felt more floaty. If you don't know him, with everyone that's not the ninjas, you do have to fill up the special bar fully before you can use their move, as opposed to with the ninjas, where you could just use spinjitzu at any point. And our first boss is Nero. Gonna beat the tar out of him. Well, that wasn't good. And, so what news do I have to comment on today, since I can't come up with any good topics? Well, recently, when I say recently, I mean like 2 weeks ago, but hey, I mean, I don't think this news was available when I made the last video, pictures of all of the upcoming, not 2018, but they are their late 2017 Ninjago movie sets, or pictures for those 5 sets have been released. So I'll just go from smallest to largest and talk about them. The smallest set is the Spinjitzu Master Lloyd, which, yay, spinners are returning, is what I first thought when I heard about this. But here's the difference. The original spinner sets cost them $10, if I remember correctly, and they came with a minifigure, 3 weapons, a spinner crown in year 2, some armor for your spinner, and trading cards. Heck, some of them even came with mini arenas, although I believe those sets were more expensive. But anyway, as opposed to the new spinners, which are $10, and they come with 1 minifigure, and a modified air jitsu spinner with a ripcord. That is all. Have fun. And they're not, and for the Ninjago movie, Lloyd is the only one we're getting, which is a problem because you don't have anyone to fight against, and a problem because, well, I mean, like, Spinjitzu wasn't even in the Ninjago movie. Why are you doing a spinner for it? It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, the next set, which is the first of the 4 real sets, is the Piranha attack. Oh, we're bumping into shade. That's nice. And anyway, the Piranha attack is $20, and it comes with minifigs of Kai with no mask, so he comes with his hair, which, I mean, is cool. I mean, I would prefer it if it was any other ninja with their hair. Sincerely, Kai's hair is so common. It comes in a poly bag. I mean, I mean, like, I really wish it had been, like, I don't know, maybe Jay or Cole or Zane. It feels as though those 3 are the best to get with their hair. Or Nia would have also been nice, but not as nice since she's in the $20 set. But anyway, yeah, so you get Kai, you get Lady Iron Dragon, which is Misako, which, oh cool! You get Misako from that annoying flashback scene. I mean, I don't know why she's there. I mean, I would have probably done her as a promotional figure, but she has a unique hairpiece, and I mean, again, I'd prefer to get a figure from a set than to have to buy a book to get a figure. Especially since, I mean, but the problem here is that this is the only wide-released version of Misako, because there's the minifig series, and then there's the $300 Ninjago City, and you get 2 sets in this wave with Lady Iron Dragon Misako. And that's a problem when you realize that Misako is kind of an important character, and the only way to get her is either with random chance or $300. Have fun. Anyway, the other 2 figures are just another civilian and a shark army thug with an orange hat. That's all fine and dandy. The builds, you get 2. You get a little rickshaw chair pushed by the civilian. No one sits in it, though. And I apologize for any and all dog noises. Anyway, and then you also get a Piranha mech. You can probably just look at the picture of it, or you can see the trailer. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting build. I like it. Anyway, then the next set is Garmadon's Volcano base, which I believe it's either a $50 or a $60 set. I'm thinking it looks like a $50 set, but it might be priced at $60. I don't know. And it comes with 5 minifigures. Only 1 ninja, which isn't Zane, which is weird, since this set comes with normal Garmadon, and, well, literally every set that comes with him, except for this one, has also featured Zane. And, of course, he'll disappear the moment I turn on my special attack. But anyway, so you get Zane, then you get Garmadon, once again with no cape. I don't know why the Green Ninja Mech Dragon was the only way to get Garmadon with a cape. I mean, that's just a bit weird. But anyway, then the set also comes with 3 exclusive minifigures. Those being, you get the General Number 1. I mean, the original one, that was where there was like a shark, the Great White General. Anyway, prior to him being fired, which is cool since you can get the minifigure series version, and you have him after he's been fired. And this set actually has a play feature that's pretty funny, where you can actually launch him out of the top of the volcano, which is just pretty funny in my opinion. But anyway, unfortunately, he doesn't have, like, the ribbon printed on, or even being, like, a sticker or a 3D piece or anything. He just doesn't get the ribbon that all the generals had, so that's pretty annoying. But I mean, it is cool at least that he does have the armor piece in silver instead of gunmetal. Anyway, then you get an octopus, a Shark Army octopus, but a green version, which is pretty cool. And then you also get a GIT tech with a brown caveman beard. And it's normal brown, which makes it unique. It's not the dark brown of the promotional caveman from a few months ago. Anyway, so yeah, and then the build is a volcano. It's a playset on the back, and like you get a deployable like clam robot. You get a feature that I already mentioned to fire a guy out. You get a mini lab. You get a throne for Garmadon. It's pretty nice overall. I think it's a nice playset for 50 probably bucks. Hopefully 50 bucks. The set that I'm not as big a fan of is the Garmadon set. Yes, that is the name. It's literally just Garmadon 3 times. But they're trying to appeal to the people that like the title of Benny's Spaceship. But, you know, that was an iconic scene, and Garmadon was decidedly not the most memorable thing. I mean, it was pretty funny in the trailers, but I don't know. Anyway, the set comes with 6 figures. You get Lloyd, you get Garmadon, once again with no cape. Oh, and hey, we're back to the status quo of Lloyd and Garmadon only being available in sets that the other comes in their normal ninja suits. I was beginning to get worried. Anyway, so yeah. So you get Lloyd and Garmadon, you get a girl with braces who has an M-Tron shirt. So that's nifty. We all remember M-Tron, right? I mean, like, a lot of us probably do remember M-Tron. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess it'll go with Blacktron fan. as well as my sig fig, who uses Benny's torso as a t-shirt. Anyway, then you get a hot dog guy, but now with beard. That's cool. And then you just get I believe, if I remember correctly, you get a Shark Army Hammerhead and a Thug. I might be wrong about that. I know you get a Thug, specifically the blue hat version, but I don't know if you get a Hammerhead or a Great White. I'm pretty sure it's a Hammerhead, though. Anyway, then the builds, you get Garmadon's giant shark mech that was in the trailers. Not the Garma Mecha Man, but, you know, the one that's actually just shaped like a shark. You get that mech, and then you get a little hot dog stand. Like, the mech looks fine. I really like the hot dog stand. But, yeah, anyway, final set is the Quake mech for Cole, which is... Well, remember how I said that the Lightning Jet was my least favorite set from the movie? Well, I mean, that's still correct. I hate the Lightning Jet still. But this one isn't that good either. The figures are Cole, Lady Iron Dragon, some random news anchor that looks like he's out of Brick 101's Nightly News at 9 series from a few years back. Who else do you get? Oh, then you get another repeat of the Krusty figure from the Lightning Jet. Oh, why can't they just release him in a good set? Anyway, and then you also get a blue hat Thug. And, well, the mech is way too big. I've said that I don't know if I've said this, but the fire mech was absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. It was 944 pieces for single person mech. Now this one's 1,202 pieces and costs $90. I mean, sure, it's a good price per piece ratio, but 1,202 pieces for a single person vehicle. 5 minifigures! That's just a bit crazy in my opinion. Plus, I mean, like, the mech's weapon really is flick fire missiles, which, as we all know, work exceedingly well. I mean, we all use flick fire missiles as our main weapons, but those work a ton, right? Anyway, yeah, sorry, but yeah, this is another way to get Lady Iron Dragon, so that's nice. And again, Krusty. Why could they not just release Krusty and his vehicle with, like, I don't know, one of the Ninja, maybe Jay? Why couldn't they just scrap the Lightning Jet and just release, like, Jay and Krusty with the Crab vehicle in, like, a $15 set? It would be beautiful. But yeah, you get Lady Iron Dragon again in this set. But yeah, the figures are mediocre, I guess. They're either repeats or not, or they're that pointless news anchor guy. And then the Quake mech is kind of not the best. And, but yeah, and now to talk about the Lightning Jet, because seriously, I can just not bring myself to make a 10-minute video discussing why that set's so bad. But anyway, yeah, the thing... Oh, wait, we just got the thing about getting 150,000 studs? Does it mean, like, how many you get not counting multipliers? That must be what it is. Anyway, and yeah. Not only is Krusty not exclusive, but Ed and Edna, who were the other exclusive minifigs, weren't even in the movie! I mean, like, seriously, it feels because of this and Ivy Walker in the Ninjago City that all the ninjas should have been their own characters with their own little stories and subplots, and that just didn't happen in the movie. Gosh hecking dang it! Pardon my Spanish. But anyway, yeah, I just realized that this is a pretty good time to end off this video once we beat this wave. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.